Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Project Zomboid, as we are approaching a new day, and a little bit of a somber day, as our quest to obtain the necessary tools to level up first aid from Winchester kind of fails because of lack of things. So I spent some time here to take a long, hard look at the map, and I added some, for our own information to know what we're talking about. I added some town names on the map. I also looked at the manual that tells us roughly where the different radio towers are in case we need to repair them, so that we kind of know where they are. Where did I? That's not West Point. I don't have an eraser. That's West Point. And there's the West Point radio tower. Not sure why I'd added the note there. Alright. So I also looked through my mod list and kind of put like placeholder names in where modded cities are. Because one of my goals with this playthrough was to focus a little bit of modded towns that I'm not familiar with. So we have here this little township, it's called. Lake Ivy is here. That actually had a map, so that is revealed to us. Then here's Motor Radio Tower. This is the only radio tower we actually visited in our first run. Then we have March Ridge with the March Ridge expansion down here. That's Vanilla Town, and here is a modded town, Tendel, the only of the modded towns, as far as I know, that actually has another hospital. So if we're still looking for the morgue table in the hopes that that helps us level up our first aid in a reasonable amount of time, then that might be a place where we can find it. Of course, it's at the other end of the town, and I have no idea how the zombie population looks in this little place. The alternative would be to go boring vanilla and head up to Louisville. And right after the entrance, you have the big Louisville hospital. Or if we're feeling adventurous, we could go to the Louisville General Hospital. I'm fairly certain both of them have one. So yeah, and other than that, when it comes to modded places, we have Grapeseed, Greenleaf, and Wilbur, which I think are kind of in these locations. And here's the Lincoln Regional Airport. And of course, then here is Winchester, and this is Cedar Hill, our hometown. So I'm a little bit at a I don't know what to do next kind of situation, because this quest fails, and as much as I want to explore more of Winchester, I also feel like it kind of doesn't go in the direction of any of the radio towers, and it doesn't really help us with the whole leveling first aid and finding a zombie virus vaccine comes to, because that's, that was the whole thing here. We looked at that a few episodes ago. I think it's in the chemistry stuff where you then ultimately can make a, well, anyway, so a lot of the, since there's cure for zombie virus, requires first aid 7, so raising first aid would be required. What I want to test at some point is how much XP we actually get for doing a zombie autopsy without having that table. Apparently that table is a big deal, but I haven't actually tested that. So short term. So this is the current state of things. The other thing is I did add some new mods to the game here. One is a generator range indicator, which helps me track down where the goddamn 33 lights are. It doesn't actually help me. Like, that's about the range I assumed it would have. I've actually been in the other gardens and destroyed some lamps here. Doesn't really help me, but it also shows me a different mod, time generator time remaining or something like that. Tells me 1 day, 14 hours until we're running out of gas. What else? I added the solar panel mod, so if we ever find any solar panels we can actually start using those, but of course they will only spawn in areas we haven't been to yet. So what I'm gonna do today here is we're gonna drive back over to place words. I'm gonna drive back over to Winchester and do a little bit of looting of the army stuff that we've seen. And did I pack? No, I forgot to pack food. Okay. And I'm not talking about the base, which is our forward base there, but rather the army tents that are at the entrance of the town. And coming back to the world map. So this is the main highway, right? This highway here that starts here, goes around here, comes around here, does like a little bit of an S, and comes all the way then in here to Rosewood. So there were a ton of zombies when we did our little exploration trip, and maybe we want to push down after. So these are the kind of the tents I want to loot, and then we're gonna start pushing down the road. Just a little bit, just for today. Food. Did I not cook something? Well, this is awkward. I thought I had some ready cooked food in here. I guess we're just doing a cereal diet. Can I afford that? Yeah, we're going down. Okay. Just drop a box of cereal boxes. We should be good for today. It's already 11. We're losing daylight here. Now, the other big objective, of course, of this playthrough, outside of dealing with the radio stations and finding a vaccine for the zombie virus, is my usual habit of collecting as many cars as possible. So if we see any fancy cars, we want to stop for those. So let me just see here. Corpse autopsy, we need scalpel and tweezers. I know we have that in the base. Just didn't remember what exactly we needed. And then also for those cars where we can do it, armoring them up a little bit, right? So I probably want, before we go exploring too much, I did say I want the better bull bar, so that we are protected from the front. Oh. Not like that guy, he was not protected from the front. And yeah, looking back at the map, I think making a central base in Lake Ivy is probably the best bet. That's basically in the middle of the map. And from that place we could easily reach any of the radio towers. And then maybe start pushing into Tandil from there. Although Tandil is then a fair bit away again, so maybe actually making a base closer to Tandil might be an option. Actually, now that I mention it, I'm talking about the map, I think I forgot to mark a few things. Or at least one city. Which I forgot the name of, but I remember where it is. Like, there's another thing east of Muldrow. Anyway. So yeah, the whole not finding the right thing in the hospital situation kind of was a little bit of a disappointing thing for me yesterday when I was recording that. And oh, okay, now what? Like my whole plans, my whole next step, my whole outlook for the next 2 weeks, new episodes, kind of down the drain. Alright, I kind of want to probably take everything that's remotely usable, and that includes ammo of weapons we're not using just yet. I'm not gonna take like the, what is that, the big sniper rifle rounds, the 50 BMG. Not picking up those, but any other reasonable ammo, sure, we'll grab. Nade launcher, I'm not sure that's a smart... that sounds like a fun idea, though. This is SCP canister. Ooh. Me that. And then actually everything we're picking up, just put it in the second backpack, and that makes it much easier to throw that into our truck then. And we can still fight with our main hand. That's a lot of ammo. 16 boxes. And that thing is full. Okay. Not sure if I actually have enough room in my car for all the stuff I'm picking up. Single stack magazines. Certainly not. Alright, so there's one other trick we can make in terms of storage. So, car seats, right, have a capacity of 14. How do I... okay. One of those there, I can put you there. The backpack has a capacity of 19, and it also weighs more than 19. But we can always put a single item on a car seat. It's magic, basically. Don't want you creeping up on me while I'm looting those tents here. You guys are fully closed in, right? Poor bastards. So many MIEs. Never need to farm for anything again. Just gonna live off military rations. These canisters have a ton of ammo in them. I think we need to find some 5.56 weapons and start checking out if they are usable for us. Or if I suck too much at shooting skill. I think with shooting 6 I should be able to do that, to utilize that. So maybe it's just some LMGs with the box magazine, 100 shots. And given all this stuff that I'm just picking up, we might actually need a trailer or something. Still carrying around the trowel from doing the farming yesterday. Roof rack is also almost full. Let's find a trailer. So I can already see the plan of clearing the road is not gonna work. Today is gonna be boring. I don't know if it's super boring. Looting day. I can't open this box of cereal because you can't craft while driving. Can't get into the car while eating. You can drive while eating, but, you know? Can't get in or out of the car. This is gonna be our 5th trailer at base. Also, this is gonna be like the 10th time we clear this parking lot. Alright. He does not want to turn around. So I'm not 100% sure if there was actually another trailer here somewhere. I just thought there might have been another one. If not, yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, if not, we would have to go to the hospital because there was definitely one. I'm not sure. Did I ever check out this car? Probably, when we checked out that trailer. What are you? What are you and what's your condition? This is a trooper. It's also something that can be armored up. It kinda fills the same role as the Jeep. I was going to say, as much as I like the Project Zomboid soundtrack, sometimes the soundtrack needs to register, oh yeah, all zombies are dead. I can chill. So, in terms of the military look that I'm looking for, so I'm mostly looking for kind of more ammo, always more ammo, right? And maybe some bigger capacity magazines. Maybe also some different weapons. So, can we make this whole thing a little bit easier? I put everything in my backpack. Everything else is favorited. I'm just trying to make sure we can use the whole transfer all system, right? Okay. This is what I'm looking for. Double stack extended magazines. And I think SD is a silenced weapon. So sure, we'll take that. Take all of this. Wish my trader was a little bit closer. We need all these sights and foregrips and what have you. What auto weapon, 308 box magazine, 100 shot. Now, I think I have like these kind of weapons in mass back at base. Okay, so that's everything that's in here. Stop that off, open the container in the back, and then we check the stuff on the other side of the road, and then probably head home. Or probably head to our outpost here, to the little milli base, and I might just spend a day. Okay, so just those guys making sounds. Spend a day not recording, just looting the hell out of that place. Charles, always welcome. Or maybe not looting the hell out of those places, but at least looting everything that we can reasonably carry. Because I can already see how even that trader is gonna fill up fast. do like those shotgun drum magazines. So if you ever find a shotgun that actually can take drums, like this one, no cylinder. What? Also in bad condition. Okay. Yeah, that just from this one little container, you'll have like what, 30 weight of storage. Are we actually gonna ever use all this stuff? Probably not, but hey. We'll do this one time. And then probably never have to worry about finding more ammo again. That's a question. Okay, this is a first aid tent. If I can find some tweezers and what's the other thing? Scalpel? Ah, it needs to be fresh corpses, less than 12 hours old. Dust mask. I don't have a dust mask with me, but I guess my gas mask counts. Alright, let's do a quick science this. We are at first aid, 0 XP. Full multiplier, so 3 times from the skill book. Fast learner. Sounds yummy. I don't see. Holy crap. 3 XP. Did we get anything from this? 2 dirty racks. And it was like 20 minutes of in-game time. I'm not convinced that that's going to be the way without the table then. It's not like you can, you know, clear out an area and the next day come back for autopsies if the corpse cannot be older than 12 hours. This is all kind of concerning. Like, I still want to do it, because I've never done this thing. You know, level up first aid. And I think the vaccine thing is an interesting late game challenge, which often this game lacks a little bit, right? There's not much to do in the late game except for collecting cars and rubber ducks. Not to say that those are not good objectives, but you know, something even more meaningful than collecting rubber ducks. I'm also wondering, how many 5.56 box magazines do we really need? Or MIEs for that matter. For me, it's kind of a, moving past this area, not coming back, oh, there was 2 more boxes of shotgun shells here. But rather being able to say, okay, there's nothing left in this tent that interests me. I can just drive by and never have to worry about it. Put this off, and I'm going to check inside there. But we might also do the rest of the looting here offline. So I'll check this tent and then maybe these containers, drive to our forward base, and then drive back to base. Probably sort everything out in a day or two and come up with a plan of what we want to do next. But my current plan is probably gonna be heading out to Lake Ivy. So I'll kinda probably gonna say leave it up a little bit also to comments. If you guys want to say, yeah, put everything else on hold and explore Winchester some more first, or if you say, no, set up something for the radio thing. Yeah, let me know what you think our next objective should be. Alright, putting a cut in here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.